Are you serious? Are you serious? This earthquake in Mexico, 7.5 has been downgraded to 7.2. This is the third killer quake to hit Mexico since the total solar eclipse of the sun. And then people thought they had survived when a helicopter crashed and landed right on the survivors, killing 13 and injuring 15. It's an insane situation. But first of all, you need to know, besides the 7.2 mega earthquake that hit Mexico, there was an aftershock that also hit there of 5.8, multiple other earthquakes breaking out across the globe, including an incredible 4.2, very shallow, 11 kilometers in the United Kingdom. What? Wasn't even on a fault line. So the pressure, that solar flare, that explosive solar flare on the sun may have something to do with this, but Mexico is certainly punishing right now under this situation. I thought it was really weird, too, that it was another 13 number. We had 13 Russians indicted in this Russian collusion confusion situation going on with our election. There's trying to say Mueller in the swamp over there in Washington, but this is a whole lot worse situation. After this powerful earthquake struck Mexico late Friday afternoon, survivors near the quake's epicenter gathered in a field, opting to spend the night sleeping under the stars or maybe in their vehicles instead of in damaged homes vulnerable to the aftershocks. And then this happened, another crisis. This time it fell from the sky. A military helicopter carrying top officials assessing the earthquake damage was about to land nearby when the pilot lost control. A few seconds later, it crashed to the earth directly on top of the people who were parked there trying to survive the earthquake. 13 of those folks are dead. 15 are injured in a horrific scene there in Mexico. Again, the third killer quake since the total solar eclipse of the sun back on August the 21st, 2017. Mexico, and then that has had to deal with the corruption and the drug cartels and the record homicides and kidnappings and the murdering and the madness and the mayhem and all of the things that have been happening there. They did not need this situation. Our prayers are going out to them, though. This is a very, very powerful quake. Again, it had an incredible aftershock of 5.8 as well. And when we look at the earthquake map of what's been going on in the last 24 hours, it's very disturbing that the earth is shaking and quaking and the devil's back is breaking, folks. My mind is certainly aching. These are the birthing pains of the end times. There's been I'll just share the big ones. 4.7 Northern Marina Island. Before that, 7.2 mega killer quake in Mexico. Then we had a 4.6 earthquake in Haiti. What? 4.7 Indonesia. Then, boom, aftershock, 5.8, very strong, Mexico. We also had a 4.9 in East Timor, 4.3 earthquake, Mexico. And then we had a 4.2 earthquake, Mexico, 5.0 Mexico, and then a 5.0 South Africa, way down there between Africa and South America, way down there closer to Antarctica. We had a 4.7 in Indonesia, 4.3 Albania, 4.3 El Salvador, 4.3 Mexico, and then 4.6 Indonesia. Also, 4.3 Guatemala, 4.0 in Mexico. We also had a 4.1 in Mexico, and we also had a 4.2 in the United Kingdom. that was only 11 kilometers deep. Stunning earthquake. 5.0 Papua New Guinea, 4.9 Indonesia, and the earth continues to shake and quake. Now, we'll continue to watch what's going on and keep you up to speed, but certainly a very disturbing situation in Mexico. And it's not over yet, and there may be more to come. It seems as if the apocalypse is upon us, as we've been witnessing several different things going on around the globe, with the dolphins dying all over the world. Strangely, the asteroid that's going to whiz by the earth on March 7th, what's following behind it has a lot of folks concerned. And then there's, of course, the 70 earthquakes in a 48-hour period on the Canary Island volcano. There in the Canary Islands, it's got people very nervous there, holding special meetings, bringing in all kinds of experts for fear that that volcano may blow. It certainly would create a massive landslide. It would fall right into the Atlantic Ocean and send a tsunami wave toward the east coast of the United States. They don't want this to happen, but we've got to watch close. And so there's a lot going on, Are you serious? Are you saved? Something biblical is going on with the signs of the second coming of Christ. Jesus said, "For there shall be signs in the sun, the moon, the stars, distress of nations with perplexity, the sea, the waves roaring, and men's hearts would fail them for fear, for looking after those things coming upon the earth. For the power of heaven shall be shaken. Then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory." When these things begin to come to pass, he said, "Look up, lift up your head, for your redemption is drawing nigh." Pray for the people of Mexico.